Alright, now we can create benches. Okay. So let's do that. Let's because I've been waiting on that for a minute. Put some benches around the campfire here so that people are not all sitting on the ground. Welcome back, everyone. This is Panicking with GreyWolfs Den, and we are back with some ancient cities. Slow back into our game. Check out our village. We've all read huts now throughout the village, so that's very good for us. That gives our people a little bit better sleeping. Now we just got to work on getting advanced a little bit more. You guys can see, here's our village. All of our huts now are reed huts except for this one. And of course, we still, excuse me, sorry about the trees there. We still have the pelt hut. All of our supply area. Our wall is complete. Wall is complete. Village is slowly increasing. But we're going to jump on in, get this game going. We need to hurry up and unlock the next threshing ability and everything so we can start getting bread and things like that, so it's a little bit more sustainable and we can have better life expectancy and stuff like that with more variety of foods to eat. But don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, ring that bell for notifications, and you'll know each and every time we post a video. Let's see what all going on here within the den. We have 27 males, 28 females, 1 pregnant, 58 population, total of 40 working, 15 are idle, and we are down 15% in housing. So we need to still work on the housing, and we need to work on looking at some gathering and stuff like that, and hunting. 14 are idle, so that would make sense on the are elderly, and 3 babies, 14 children, and 27 adults. Now we know the gatherers are saying something about, okay, flax crop, everything else they can gather. Foods, can't get pine nuts, pulses, or calms right now. Clams, excuse me, calms. Lord have mercy. Clams. I don't know what calms are, but we can't get clams either. All right, and the hunters. Let's check those guys out. It says they are hunting everything right now. Let's go back to our groups real quick. Just about all of them are maxed out. I have nobody on craftsman right now. However, all of our tools and everything are pretty much where they need to be. We only have 10 reeds, so I'm going to wait till we get built up on a reed before we destroy the straw hut and build another reed hut. Everything else is looking good. Got some honeycomb in, hazelnut, rosehip, berry, and fish. So supplies are doing good overall. Let's rush them through the night. You see everybody coming in around the campfire eating, and people dancing. Gotta have some fun. And then see the person here with the antlers on their head, that's our leader, Hamza. Like I said, he is the leader of the tribe or the village here. Charismatic, strong, male. That looks like a stone working. Okay. So let's speed them through the night. Structures. I guess if we kept getting raw stone, I guess I could tell them we'll build one of those big monoliths and put it here in the center of the village. So you got people going out working. They got little pathways here going across the water. Going over here and getting other resources and things. Like that gathering reed right there. 2 of them are. Let's say Vivian says it's a male. Could be wrong in that, you know. I'll go back to that real quick. We got 1 wood chopper. I didn't want to go too crazy on the wood because haven't locked any resources yet for wood. So we got a couple of reed huts here that look like they're going to be needing repairs pretty soon. Starting to turn that brown, or like a darker brown from the tan shade here. They're getting more medium. More fish. We've got a lot of people fishing now too as well. And I'd like to eventually move those racks in case we want to put some type of housing down here. I don't know how much we could put in here, but maybe some. Maybe move the racks over here to where the other food is. And we got plenty of sticks, plenty of workers. We might want to, I guess we could probably go ahead and do that. 1 there. 1 there. 1 there. All right, so they'll get on them the next tomorrow, or the next day for them, excuse me. We're slowly gathering more and more wheat. We've got 5 wheat crop now. Guess the sun coming up, birds flying around. Just had a baby born. 6336 BC. What is it? July. So we got 29 read. How are we looking like on housing? I know it's got to be going up. Still at 16%. I don't want to tear this down until we at least have like 50 read, because I'm afraid one of these daggum other huts are going to come up for repairs or something. The dryer is ready to be used. This would be this one here. So what we're going to do is going to put fish on the top side. Does this one here got anything on it? No. So let's destroy that one. Is this one ready? This one's ready, so we'll put meat on that. This one has 19 meat, and that one has 4 fish. So once those 2 get cleared out, then those we can demolish those, get rid of them. Reed is at 34. Stone's getting up there. It's 168, but we need 1,500 to build that stone monolith. So that's gonna be a minute before we ever get to that. It's probably used about 1,500 stone on this daggone wall we built. Getting through the night, starting to get into to the fall season soon. It's gonna hurt for a minute, guys, or excuse me, villagers. This is gonna hurt for a minute, but we gotta get rid of. Oh, we got 9 wheat. That's big. Get them over here. Get this straw hut taken down. We're gonna go ahead and start the reed hut and make it a priority. Alright, so we got that reed hut up as priority. A little bit more reed as well. Alright, so we know our housing is going to be a lot worse, of course. It's 26%. So it's only taking, that straw hut was only doing 10%. It holds 4. Reed hut holds 5. So I don't know if they're going to put that wheat in that basket or not. We'll try it and see, because right now we don't have any of those posts. So, but they look like they're still there. Could be wrong. Nope, they're still there. That's what I'm assuming the wheat is. I wish if in the game, if you hovered over something like this, it would tell you what it is. You know, like, oh, this is like it does with the huts and stuff. Anything that you gather, I understand, like, oh, this is a tree or something, like something you build, it does. But all right, so they about got this reed hut all the way already finished almost. We're getting going at it pretty quickly. About 20 or so more reed. Got plenty of leather. Doing all right with food. Fish is real high. Dry fish is real high. Stone getting up there as well. With stone, I'm gathering to build that big monolith. So once we get this reed hut here finished, all these will be reed houses. And I'm going to build a big couple, like maybe 2 big reed huts here. Could probably build one down here along the river bank, you know, not down here, but right up on this little cliff where the alright, let's check out up here. Let's see. Turn this joker all the way around. I'm gonna try to put it, I want to put them right in here. Can't right there because it's got that little that and that. That's the 2 next ones we're gonna do. However, we're gonna pause these, of course, immediately, because both of them is going to take 300 read, and we're not even nowhere near that. We're not even got this one here completely finished yet. So that's just an idea. We put 2 there. I don't know if I'll be able to squeeze 2 in right there or not. Didn't want to put anything really against the wall too much. That little rock right there kind of throwing me off. Because I know I'm not going to, I mean, I could put another loop of reed huts like this around this fire. Or I could start putting more on this side over here. Have some migrants coming in. 4. Wow, that's the biggest one I've seen yet. Let's see what they have as far as knowledge goes. Alright, now we can create benches. Okay. So let's do that. Let's because I've been waiting on that for a minute. Put some benches around the campfire here so that people are not all sitting on the ground and stuff. And plus that'll give us something for our knowledge as far as woodworking goes too, I believe. Put some benches there. We'll put a few here as well. There's a few benches going in around the camp there. 10 away on the reed. We've got 7, so maybe they can finish this one out tonight. Or before the night hits, I should say. It's midday right now. 13 on the wheat. So we are definitely getting the wheat. What are we looking like right now on tribe-wise? 63 total. Do have a lot of people that are currently without a job or not technically working at the moment. Our first bench is complete. Still has not taken in any of that wheat, so I think that's when it's threshed out. So let's grab the pulses back in here because we do have some of those. And the straw right there is what we need, and that's a meal right there as well that we'll need. There's an oven. So if we was to do this, we could put the oven and stuff back in this area here and everything. Kind of keep the food in the same area, or even put it down in here next to the racks and stuff. Let's see, there's a few people using the benches. Still got one more to get that has to be built. Looks like everybody is starting to use them. Some people are still sticking kind of close to the fire, of course, for the warmth, I'm sure. Don't blame them at all. Our reed hut was finished, so they are, every bit of reed that we're getting right now is going to be stockpiled unless one of these huts here, of course, come up and need repairs. So with that done, we are at 24% without housing. So let's make sure where we want to put our next set of houses, because we are going to need some more soon. So we do have benches now. A lot of people still outside sleeping, of course, because we don't have enough housing. 14 reed, and they got another, what, 136 to go. So let's speed them through the night. We're at 342 now on the raw stone. Don't have any meat or any other fruit trees there, and I just got fish. That's not good. Let's look at our gatherers real quick. I had to put some more on people on food. Another group of food people. Let's create another group. Foods 2. That many in there and just have them do the same thing. 21 idle. Why do we have so many folks idle? Do have, looks like a lot of kids. And 14 elderly. Yeah, that's about right. 21 idle. 42 working. How many people do we have? 64 now. A lot of people are not happy, of course, because we are down on housing and food is not very good right now either. We have hardly no food right now. We only have fish. So let's check out our food people here. They are doing the same thing. What's going on with the hunter? Okay, well, don't hunt rats then. Hunt big game. So we're at 400 stone now. They are starting to bring in more variety of foods, as well as bringing in meat. Looks like they have the framework for the first big reed hut just about done. Just need to bring in some rope and start bringing in the reed. We've got 44 reed right now. So they're about 3/4 of the way there. Well, excuse me, they're about 1/3 of the way there. My math just went. Like I said, a lot of people don't look like they're very happy, a bit upset, but a lot of that has to do with the food and the housing right now. It says 70% of the tribe is starving because right now all we got is dry fish, not enough dry meat, but they are starting to get some of these other stuff as well. So get fixed fairly soon. We won't have to worry about that too much. So we do have 20 idle. That's 15 elderly, so that's pretty much those can't work. So a couple of the children, they're no longer starving. They're down to 46% starving. That means a lot of people did finally stop for a change and or a chance and got something to eat that was available. With that meat coming through, that'll clear up a lot tomorrow as well, or clear up a lot once it gets dried up as well. So we got improvement on tribe knowledge. twice, spaghetti and grease, so that's good. Well, we don't have many sticks. What's going on with our craftsmen here? There we go. We got some craftsmen back over there now. So that'll be plenty of people gathering and plenty of people gathering food. Fishers, I'm gonna knock down that 8 right now so we can get more on other foods and everything. They are getting the first big reed hut up. Food is a lot better now this time around, so that's not an issue as much as it was. 33% of the people without housing. We still can't get pine nuts, clams, wheat crop, or flax. I haven't seen any flax crop, or we'd have to unleash, like certain technology or something to do that, to get that. So, which could very well be a thing. So what we've unlocked so far is the medium benches that we were able to build. We are building our first big reed hut. Our first housing area is all now reed huts. Let's see, they've got 28 reed on there, we've got 20. So they'll be a little bit less than a third once they get that 20 on there. Starting to get into winter and we've got a lot of people without housing. I don't know if we're able to get enough reed in time before it gets really bad, because winter is approaching very soon. Got one reed hut over here that needs repairs. Only needs 3 more reeds, so that's not a big hamper to us, but definitely didn't need that coming up right now, because that means there's a lot more that's supposed to start popping up as well. They're doing pretty good with the food now. We're about a third of the way also with the raw stone that we need. Okay, and we've lost a member, one of our elderly. And here comes the next reed hut that needs repairing. Let's make, I need to make this a priority so we can get people in houses, but if don't think people stay in them if they're damaged either, or need repairs either. Not 100% sure on that. He needs about almost 30 there, about 27. People are coming in now, eating, getting ready for the night. It's got 43. We've got no reed whatsoever. Getting low on food. Let's check our hunters and everything. 4 or 5 hunters. What are they saying? They can't get pine nuts and clams, flax and wheat. That's fine. Alright, getting a little bit more medium. 32% without housing. That's gonna hurt. Is there a way to make the reed like priority? Shit. Let's stop the gathering of hay. Stop the gathering of logs. So they can just prioritize on those few things. This winter is here. Came in, put some reed on it. What are we looking like now? 63 out of 150. Prioritize that one. Bring that one down so we can get that place repaired back to where it needs to be. So it looks like they are using the leather for clothing or some stuff. Just the pelt hut hasn't come up for repairs in a minute. And I've noticed that our leather is going down, so I'm assuming they are using it for clothing, which of course is understandable. Still got this one over here to put some more on. We are now in 5 years of in-game play. Need everybody to go out and get like 100 damn reed. Just read only. I mean, we could. We're pretty much set up on everything else. Let me go into gatherers real quick. Just kind of mess with that and see what happens. We're good on plant fibers, yes. We got rock, we got stone. I want to keep grabbing the leather and that other stuff just in case. We got the flint core. And we'll hold off on the bones for a minute. Let's just see. Give them one full day of doing nothing but gathering those main things. And let's see how much reed they can grab. A lot of food coming in. Them honeycombs don't last long. As soon as that stuff hits the basket, it's gone. That's 70 hazelnut. That's good. Need people start eating some of it though, so it can go down. Be busting out the basket. All right, we got another reed hut popping up saying it needs repairs now. It's gonna start just going around in a circle, every one of them. As soon as you get ready to start building another house, every one of these other ones are gonna start needing repairs. It happens every time. Which is, I mean, that's part of the game. That's part of life, and it's very understandable. It's trips me out that it happens every time it comes up. I should be out gathering those few things. I was hoping they'd get more reed. Lost another elderly. Housing is not good right now. It's not good. We're fed. A lot of things that we can't get again. 65 members, 46 are working, 36 female, 27 male, 28 male. I have picked up a few more bones and picked up some more meat too, so that's a good thing. So let's go in there to gatherers again. Let's mess with it. This stuff will be, let's just pull all that out and say, look, I want you guys to get nothing but reed. There's 14 of you. Just go get all the reed you can get. One full day, nothing but reed gathering. And then we'll start bringing everything back in once we see what it does, and hopefully it's enough to keep us going. It's 9, 6, it was 6, 9. So of course they're going more than likely going straight to these huts with it though. But if it's enough to knock this one out and get the majority of that one right there's already at 84. That's over halfway done now. That one's fixed. These other ones are popping up now. So we're not hurting on the gathering part, from what I can see. So we'll stick with it a little bit longer with this. Let them go through, clear up these other houses. There's 19 reed right there. We'll put this one to finish. That way we can get the housing situation somewhat under control. Too, we might have to end up building another one of these big reed huts again. I think I'm gonna knock down the little pelt hut and put the next big reed hut there. I'm gonna cancel these two out. Go ahead and unpause, cancel, unpause, cancel. And we'll put the reed hut there. We'll just make that road. That road's just kind of do a little twisty turn or something. A little pathway they have from the gate there. So 19 reed, they should go straight to the big reed hut. We have lost another elder. That's 3 this game alone. We got 20 wheat crop now. I finished the door and everything. Only needs 10 more reed. So in probably one more day. Everything else stone. Oh, there's enough right there to finish it off. Rope is down a little bit. Leather, we need to jump back on that. And sticks. But other than that, we're okay. Going out and gathering this reed like that. That one just needs one more to finish off. That one needs 21. And the big reed hut, that one a meteor, needs another 10. Jonah is giving birth. So let's check out our tribe now. 2 babies, 15 children, 32 adults, 17 elderly. For a total of 66. 29 male, 35 female, 48 working. And housing is at 41%. Today should fix this up enough to get, yep, that one's finished. Our first big reed hut is complete. And it sleeps 7 people. So let's check out our housing. 22%. So that definitely means we're gonna need another big one. So we're definitely gonna need another big reed hut. That's for sure. This one right here should be getting enough a day. People should be enough to finish this one off, so we can get a more detailed account of housing. Just needs 3 more. That should be it coming in now. It says our housing's at 22%. It's now at 14%. All right, so housing's at 14%. And we're definitely gonna need another big reed hut. The thunderstorms moving in. This is another look at our village. Everybody moving around here. Appreciate you guys stopping by and checking us out. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. And as always, this is Panicking with GreyWolfs Den, and we'll see you guys next time.